Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Amy here. This is a Harry Potter haul from the supermarket Aldi. I picked this up a couple of days ago. Now I know I said I was going to do this video yesterday and I apologise I'm a day late, but my hay fever has literally crippled me the last few days. Really funny that Matt's mum was texting me the other day saying that her hay fever was really bad, and I said touch wood, mine hasn't been bad at all, and then all of a sudden it literally just hit me out of nowhere, so I just really didn't feel up to it. But I'm here to share this with you now. So we get our food shopping from Aldi. We go sort of once a week, I suppose, and like once every 6 days, something like that, depending on how quickly we eat the food. But we get our food from Aldi, and when we were in there, we only get like a little trolley because there's only the two of us that we're buying for. And Matt was like, have you seen this? And there was the biggest Harry Potter section. Honestly, I was so excited. I got a few bits, and while I was in there I took some photos and sent them to both my sisters, and both of whom were like, right, I want this, I want this, I want this. So I ended up literally piling this trolley. We looked ridiculous, but my favourite item, and I wanted to share it with you first, was this little Dobby plush toy. Now Dobby is my favourite character in Harry Potter. I've actually up there, you'll see if you watch my room tour back at Christmas, I've got a Dobby mug, a little Dobby stand, and a little Dobby toy that my dad bought me. But this was just too cute. It's like that Primark kind of style Dobby, isn't it? And I can't remember how much this one was. It was about £4, I think, for the plush toys. No, they might have been £4.99 actually. And they had Harry, Ron and Hermione. They had Draco Malfoy, and they had Dobby. Matt hunted everywhere because he really wanted to see if there was a Voldemort one, but there wasn't. But I had to pick up Dobby, and he is going on my shelf. He is just the absolute cutest, and I love how massive his head is in comparison to his little tiny body. So he was my favourite little item, so he's going to stay here through the video because I just love him. Then we picked up some notebooks. Now I picked up two. Now you know I'm a sucker for some stationery, and I'm writing so many notes at the minute and so many lists that, well, this is me just trying to justify it, but it's my money, I'll spend what I like. These were £2.99. They had 3 different styles, so I picked up 2 of this one for me and one for my sister. She wanted one of this one as well, so I would rather be at Hogwarts. As I say, I'm not sure if I said these were all £2.99. I picked up 2 of this green one here. Really liked this. Now if I was in any house I'd be in Slytherin, so I really liked the green of this one, and it's kind of like the Deathly Hallows, like when you get items in shops sort of along the dark arts, you kind of get this kind of effect. So I picked up one of each of those for me and my sister, and then she also asked for this one. I liked it, but I wasn't in love with it, so I'd already picked up 2. I left it at that. She wanted this one too, and there was a 4th one. It was a red one, and it had like 2 flags coming down. It said Gryffindor on it. Neither of us wanted that one. As I say, I would be Slytherin anyway, and she wasn't that keen. It wasn't as nice as some of these other ones. So they're all lined inside, and they've all got like a pattern on the top, and it says date. You've got these kind of dashed lines, they're not like straight lines, and then you've got a little picture in the corner. So this one, obviously you've got Harry. Inside the green one you've got HP at the top, and then HP here in the middle. I've got a notebook like that, similar actually, and then this one here you've got the same as that one, but this one you've got the red effect. And I think the Gryffindor one was like this as well. So that's what they look like inside. Then I picked up a water bottle. This was £2.99. It says I would rather be at Hogwarts. I like the fact it's got the handle. It's really stiff. I like the fact it's got the handle here, so you could hang it from something if you wanted. And it's really stiff to open, but it's got quite a big nozzle. I don't know what you'd call that. Spout. I liked it. I've been using, it's next to me actually, this massive bottle from Typo. This is my regular drinks bottle. But I'm just aware that with the straw, the straws are kind of hard to clean sometimes, and this is really good, but it's quite large, and so in the warm weather sometimes this doesn't stay cold for very long, whereas I thought where this is a smaller bottle, hopefully I'd drink it before it went warm. So yeah, I picked one of those up. Neither of my sisters wanted that. Then there were these crochet your own character kits. They were £3.99 each, and there were 4 different kits. So there was Hermione, Ron, Harry, and obviously my favourite, Dobby. And you can even make the little sock. Oh, this is going to be so cute. I obviously couldn't wait to start these. So yesterday I opened this up and I started crocheting Harry's head. Now I thought, I'm going to be honest, that these were like begin to learn to crochet kits. They're not. And I have no idea how to crochet, so I had to keep watching YouTube videos to try and work out how to do it. I found a really helpful lady actually that put some really good ones up. So I started making Harry's head yesterday. So there's the top of Harry's head, and I was doing all right actually. I was kind of learning to crochet. It's not the neatest, but I don't think I was doing too bad. I was managing to keep count and whatnot. And then got this far down and then found that the thread is split. And then it's split for about 2 foot like that. It's really, really fine and completely broken, as I say, for about 2 foot until it kind of goes like that again for ages and then goes back to normal after that. So can't really see that very well. So I was really annoyed. I'm not too bothered that I need to go and change it because, as I say, we get our shopping from Aldi every week. So I'll go at some point and swap this kit. But I'm more annoyed that this probably took me 2 hours just to do this little bit, and then I can't even carry on. So that's a bit of a shame. But yeah, so I would just say before you start crocheting, check all the threads and stuff inside the kits. But what comes in them, I'll show you. You get all of the coloured threads that you'll need to make the item. You get the stuffing. You get the crochet hook. You also get a large needle for when you're embroidering. Did I say the stuffing? I think I did. And then you get the kit and the instructions. So it's really good value for £4. And as I say, I don't have a lot of like these kind of plain colours in wool and things like that. So I would need to buy a kit if I wanted to make something like this. So I'm really, really happy with them. I'm just a bit miffed that I need to go and swap this one, but it's not the end of the world. As I say, when we go to get some food next week, I'll just take it back then. And the last Harry Potter items, they had a load of cushions in now, and they're reversible cushions. They were £6.99, and my sisters went crazy for these, and this is why we ended up with such a piled trolley. So there are 4 different styles. Oh, I might have to pull you up a bit. Oh, no, it's not going to have any of it, is it? I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave you like this. They're about, I'd say 14 inches wide and 14 high. They're squares and they're reversible. So this one is a white cushion, and in blue it says "Don't let the muggles get you down." It's my favourite quote from Harry Potter. I didn't get this cushion. It's my favourite quote from Harry Potter, but I wasn't as keen on the other side. So you've got this one here. It's got all the little clip art people. It says "Hogwarts is my home," and you've got the little silhouette of Hogwarts with the moon there as well. So it is quite nice. But just none of the rooms in our house will have a blue theme, so I didn't think it would go anywhere, to be honest. But my sister, she's got a light blue front rim, so she was quite happy with that one. In fact, one sister wanted all 4, so that's what she got. This was the other one that she asked for that me and my other sister didn't get. So on one side it says "You're a keeper." And obviously you've got the yellow, the white, and then the yellow hoops for Quidditch. And then on the other side it says "You're a catch." So on this side you've got the snitch instead. So that was a really nice one actually. It's got some really nice white piping. The other one had like a really dark blue piping around. Oh, can't put it in. Like a dark blue piping around the outside. So yeah, it was a really nice cushion, but Matt wasn't as keen on that one, so we didn't get that one. And then these are the 2 that all 3 of us got. So we're going to have like these matching front rims, I swear. So this one, it says "I solemnly swear that I am up to no good." And you've got just a few feet coming up from the corner. I love that. And you've got some footprints, I should say, not actual feet, footprints up here in this top corner. You've got this like dark black piping, and on the other side you've got here the kind of print of the Marauders map. Now I've actually got a bedspread. I use this one like every other time, this IKEA one, it's my favourite. But I do have a grey one that's got this print on one side, and then on the other side it's grey with just the Hogwarts silhouette. I've probably shared it years ago on my channel when I got it, probably about 2 years ago I bought it. But this actually matches, so I could use this either on my bed. Oh, sorry, I've just knocked you. Either on my bed or on the sofa, that would go in either place. So we all got one of those, and then this is probably my favourite cushion. Waiting for my letter. Look at Hedwig. Oh, she's so beautiful. So I just really, really like that one, and I'm still waiting for my letter. I'm 30 years old now, and I'm still waiting for my letter for Hogwarts. It's going to come one day. It's going to come one day. I actually bought one of the children in my class bought me a letter from the actual Harry Potter letter and all the rest of it for Christmas. Actually, it's up here. I'll show you if you're interested. You might want to just skip ahead if you're not. But yeah, it's actually got the letter, got my ticket, my platform 9 3/4 ticket, and he wrote, "Since Harry Potter had a spare, he decided to give it to you." And then, as I say, the actual letter here came with the wax seal and everything. and it's like an official Hogwarts letter. That's the equipment list, and there's a letter. How cool is that? It's a really fun present actually. And there's a little necklace in here as well that I haven't taken out yet. Actually, I haven't worn it yet. It's like the Deathly Hallows necklace. That was kind of cool. So that's that side of the cushion. Sorry, I digress. This video has turned out a lot longer than I hoped. And then that's the other side. Sorry, I am quite rambling videos, but it's because I don't edit them anymore. I do apologise. So yeah, so that's the last cushions. Those were all the Harry Potter bits that I picked up in Aldi. I picked up 2 other items that I've just got up here. I picked up these really beautiful napkins. These were really inexpensive. I just thought they were a really lovely colour. We keep eating on the garden table outside, and these are really lovely just to have. We've got like a little holder, and we just keep putting napkins in them. Yes, because they're really useful if we're having burgers, barbecue type food, things like that. And the other item I picked up in Aldi was this die storage folder. Now, I think these have been around for a while. I've not spotted them, to be honest, but I think I've seen people haul this before. It was £6.99. And inside the folder, when you unzip it, you've got all these pockets to put your dies in, and they're magnetic sheets. And all my dies are currently in like envelopes with white card, and they're all organised sort of in a box under my bed, but it's just not the most practical of solutions, should I say. Oh. So what I was thinking of doing is moving them all into here, because I can put several different ones just on a sheet, because I'm not that bothered about brands and where they're from and all the rest of it. I know some people keep certain brands together and whatnot, but I don't actually have that many dies, and I got rid of a lot last year. So I think they'd probably all fit in here. So I grabbed that. Thought it was quite good value for £6.99. Do tell me if that is or isn't. I wouldn't know. And then when we left Aldi, we had to go into Sainsbury's, which is literally across the road, because my mum had ordered some stuff for Argos, and because we were going all the way over there, because Aldi is not the closest supermarket to us, but it is the one that we find there's less people in, and just we normally get everything in there that we want. Yeah, as we were going over there, my mum said, oh, can you grab this stuff from Argos for us? And while I was in there, I had to stock up on hay fever supplies. Now, I can't remember last year which ones were more successful for me, the loratadine or the citrazine tablets. So I've got a packet of each, and then I'll see which ones. I've taken this one the last couple of days, and it's once it started to kick in, it's not too bad, but it's my nose. I'm sneezing so much. So I picked up a couple of Becanays. I've put one up on the shelf, so I've just grabbed this one. This is my favourite nose spray. I find this is the best thing for me in the hay fever summer months. I picked up a couple of display wallets because I've been doing a ton of training. A lot of training has been set by my school. Obviously, while we're all working from home, there's been a lot of training that we have to do. So I've got all the certificates for that I need to display somewhere in like a CPD file. But I've also been doing some other ones that I've been interested in. And then there were 3 colours, and this is me, so I couldn't buy 2 and leave one behind because everything's got feelings. It would be sad. So I picked up all 3, and they're really lovely colours actually, these Snowflake folders. Quite good quality plastic. There was a Sainsbury's one that was really thin plastic actually. But I just liked the colours of these, and you can obviously customise the spines. So yeah, grab those. They were £3.50 each. They weren't cheap at all. And then as we were walking to the till, Matt pointed out some books, and I did end up picking up 2. I haven't bought books in a shop for the longest time, because I normally get them from the charity shops, but obviously they're shut at the minute, and I do still have some books from the charity shop that I haven't read yet, so I didn't particularly need these, but they just really kind of stood out to me. Matt spotted this one, and I spotted this one. This one's about sort of bad neighbours. I'll turn them over so you can read the blurbs yourselves. You can pause me rambling. But I've been watching Nightmare Neighbours and like Slum Landlords, Nightmare Tenants and all those kinds of shows on Channel 4 because I'm obsessed with things like that, and that kind of intrigued me. And this one, yeah, just I've done a lot of prevent training recently, and it kind of went along the lines of that, so I was quite interested in the storylines. And one was £4.50 and one was £3.99. Oh, so that one must have been £3.99 and that one must have been £4.50 because I think they were half price. So yeah, so I picked them up while I was in there. As I say, we popped in because the Argos is in the Sainsbury's, but we just grabbed a couple of bits as we walked through, because you have to go through the store anyway, so might as well have a little nose while you're in there, eh? Yeah, so that's my haul. I hope you enjoyed looking at all the Harry Potter bits, and I hope if you do go to Aldi, you manage to get your hands on some of these. As I say, the crochet kit, from my point of view, I think it's really good value, and I love anything Harry Potter, as you know, so this little Dobby's going to go on my shelf and be my little mascot. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye bye.